Welcome back, sports gamers, to the Ravens franchise, and we are on to week 3. Already had a crazy week last week versus the Broncos in dominating fashion. Won, and you saw my main man Jimmy Smith go off, so I'm not shocked to see. Oh, we got both Player of the Week awards. I knew for a fact Jimmy Smith was going to make, because no one was going to snag 6 INTs like he did. I think he was actually in the top 5 all time for a game there, and he was not number 1 because we had some crazy seasons with last year with Tremaine Edmonds and some of the linebackers, Vander Esch from the Cowboys. So, but he was top 5, I believe, all time stats wise. But did not realize Lamar Jackson would make it as well. The passing yards were, not insane, but the 5 touchdowns is what got it there. 5 touchdown passes, 276 yards. Passing 15 for 21, gave up 1 sack, and had 4 rushes. The 4 carries was just 3 of those was just me taking a knee into the game. Also, so with that, you got Ezekiel Elliott on the NFC side, going for 19 carries, 199 rushing yards, and 73 receiving yards on top of that. He is just a workhorse early on for the Cowboys. And Burks for the Packers, who had a great year last year, was up there for interceptions, 9 tackles, 4 INTs already, and dominating early on the defensive side. We're gonna have matchup again with the Bengals. It is crazy, like we just played them in week 1. It wasn't a close game, but which is very shocking. Bengals is a very solid user there. He made the playoffs last year. Had a competitive game with the Bills. You guys catch that on the channel. We do have that up there, and also I actually put the highlights of that game within one of the episodes, so don't miss that if you haven't watched the playoff series so far. The thing I really don't show you guys is kind of the scouting that I do pretty much for each team. I take a look at a lot of the stats for those players. I take a look at because we have to stream every game. So I go take a look at some of their, if it's a big game, not all games do this for, but look at their stats. I go back, take a look at some of their games they played, kind of scout their offense as well. See, Mixon is doing pretty good there. Their rookie Marcus Green, I think he plays out of the slot, so I know they like passing to the slot wide receiver. Eifert's, and then seeing who's their main guy on defense. I know for a fact Lawson just wrecked shop. And Lawson and Dunlap, gotta watch those guys rushing the passer. See, like, who's the guy they're normally using, see what their INTs are. Only 1 INT in the season for the Bengals. Wow. And then I also could take a look at the other teams, take a look at their injuries, and see who's in, who's out for that week. I know for myself, of course, we still have Tory Brooks-James, TBJ. There's still only 2 weeks left. And Mark Andrews, when those guys come back, that will be a big boost on the offensive side, especially when you get that rookie to rock. He is just dynamic, and you guys have not really got an opportunity to see him, but he's going to be a really big player for the offense. They got a couple people out. Wow, Geno Atkins out 4 weeks. Mixon is out 6 weeks. Josh Gordon, he's out as well. Man, and his rookie quarterback, that's crazy. They got some serious injuries. Really tough game for them coming up. They're missing some very key people, especially with Mixon. He's always giving us trouble running the ball. So, all right, so we'll see. Let's get right into week 3. It should be a really good one versus the Bengals. Enjoy. Let's get into it. Glad to be here with you in this week 3 marquee matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals, 2 playoff teams who made a lot of noise last year with the Ravens losing in the Super Bowl. And early on to the running ground game, Alex Collins looks like he had a little more running room, but the turf monster got him. He goes down for a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4, Lamar Jackson brings a man in motion, drops back, and it's insta-sack there by Carlos Dunlap. Early pressure on the rookie, hopefully does not rattle him at all, just getting taken down so quickly. 3rd and long for Jackson, brings his man in motion, drops back, interception, picked off by Williams, the strong safety. Great play to bait the young quarterback into an interception on just the 3rd play of the game. Dalton is back, and it's knocked out by C.J. Mosley, who patrols the middle like none other. 2nd and 10, inside zone, run up the middle there, gets a good amount of yardage by Bernard. And the Bengals go with a hurry up into the next play. 3rd and 2. Ravens look like they're going to bring some pressure here. Safety walks over to the middle, get in the box. The Bengals Dalton calling hot routes and audibles. 3rd and 2. Throws underneath to Marcus Green, and he holds on for 1st down. 1st and 10. Up the middle again to the inside zone. Nice play by Bernard to make CJ miss there on that play. 2nd and 6 with another hurry up, and looks like Dalton is audible into a single back trips, motions the back out. And more hot routes from Andy Dalton on 2nd and 6. And more hot routes. Drops back. Finds Green over the middle for a touchdown. The rookie wide receivers had a great season so far. That's a big play there. Go up 7-0 on the Ravens. Jackson dropping back out of the single back. Has time over the middle. And he has Snead for a big gain. Huge play by Lamar Jackson. Exactly what they needed. And they go back to the ground game to Collins. Nice block outside and just gets knocked out of bounds down to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Baltimore. Jackson throws the screen to Montgomery, and that is sniffed out. And they actually lose 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 12. Jackson drops back. Gets hit just as he releases the ball, incomplete. They have been having a lot of pressure on the rookie quarterback, and it has totally rattled him so far. They have a 3rd and 12 here, dropping back, and the safety just cuts underneath the crossing route and picks that off, baits the other safety. 2 interceptions already in the 1st quarter for Lamar Jackson. He's having a terrible day so far. Dalton over the middle to A.J. Green in double coverage. Looked like Jimmy Smith had a bead on the pass. Looked like a surefire interception. Smith misses, and Green takes it all the way to the house. 14-0. Lamar Jackson's rolling out. He has room. He's taking off. Goes out of bounds for a 20-yard gain. Does not use his legs too often on not designed runs, but that was a nice scramble there, and that's what he needs. He maybe needs his legs to get him back to this game. He's made some terrible decisions early on with his arm. 3rd and 8. Jackson's back and just misses. John Brown had him there wide open on the crossing route, and Lamar Jackson just missed on the run. Punt team comes in and pins him down at the 1-yard line. Looks like Baltimore is bringing some pressure on the play, trying to get a safety. Andy Dalton's hot routing. He drops back and throws an absolute beautiful pass to his favorite target, A.J. Green, buying him some room there. Inside zone there to Bernard, and they go with the hurry up. 2nd and 8 there. Dalton is calling out hot routes, directing his team, getting him into position, and calling additional hot routes, and hikes the ball. 2nd and 8. He's dropping back, throws short to the flat, and Marcus Green takes a big hit there. 3rd and 3. Baltimore looks like they're bringing some pressure. Everybody's up on the line of scrimmage. Play action. Dalton rolls out, finds a man, has A.J. Green again. Big pass play. Great job by Dalton getting out the pocket away from the Baltimore pressure, finding Green on the deep crossing route for a big completion. He drop backs again, and he hits the out route there for a short gain. Brings up a 3rd and 3. Dalton has kept him in manageable 3rd downs all day today, and making the right checks and adjustments, getting his team in the right position, as well as every single receiver to the route that he wants. Hikes the ball on 3rd and 3. And just throws the A.J. Green, but the pass just overthrown out the back of the end zone. So the Baltimore defense does get a little bit tighter in the red zone and stops them. But that is 17-0. The Super Bowl runner-ups are down early in this game. Lamar Jackson goes to the running game, and just not much going on the ground there. Alex Collins, he's had a great season, but Cincinnati's done a great job of bottling him up. 2nd and 9, Jackson is dropping back. Pressure, eludes a man. Oh, it looked like an interception, but actually it's a huge completion down to Christian Nunwa, who breaks the tackle. Takes 2 men to bring him down there. Big completion by the Ravens. That's what Lamar Jackson needed to get him into this game. He's rolling out, trying to buy time, and gets absolutely planted into the ground by Wiley. Great play. 3rd and 14, Jackson over the middle. Looks like he had a new one on the post, just missed him. A poor pass by Jackson, but the Ravens finally actually get on the board. 17-3, 2nd quarter. Andy Dalton comes out in the 5-wide set. Drops back. Goes deep. And that is batted away. Went deep there on that play, but Baltimore was in good position, and he swats it away on the play. 2nd and 10. Andy Dalton making checks to the inside zone, and C.J. Mosley is all over it. No gain. 3rd and 10. Another inside zone run that's stopped up by C.J. Mosley. That is not one place you want to run. Can the Ravens offense come to life? Not with passes like that. Lamar Jackson with the play action, but good pressure off the edge on the corner blitz. Has to get rid of it quickly. 2nd and 10. Quick pass out to the flat. Not much going. Only 5 of 11 so far. Lamar Jackson. 3rd down. He's dropping back. Finds Montgomery out of the backfield. Makes a good catch and picks up a first. Can Lamar Jackson get back on track? He's dropping back. Gets hit and just flutters the ball into coverage. Another interception, the 3rd of the day for Lamar Jackson. He is just having a nightmare of a game so far. Only in the first half, and he's turned the ball over 3 times. Ball goes right back to Cincinnati. Quick pass out to Marcus Green, and that's knocked down. Quick pass to the flat by Andy Dalton. Brings up a 3rd and 10. Play action. He rolls out, but they had a spy waiting for him, and he's taken down for just a short gain on the play. So 4th and 2, and you can't get a better punt than that. Drops right at the 3-yard line with 1:30 left. Jackson throwing from his own end zone. Throws a nice out route there for a first down, giving him some more breathing room. Draw up the middle to Collins. Has a little bit of space there. 2nd and 1. Ravens going with the hurry offense. As not much time left. Oh, another interception by Lamar Jackson. Did not see the DB there. Undercut the route and picks it off. Putting the defense in a terrible position again. 1st and 10. Dalton, and Dalton is sacked. Pierce comes through. Did not fall for the play action and takes him down. 2nd and 17. He's back. And off the edge, you know who that is. Judon with the big sack there. Brings up a 3rd and 22. Baltimore is bringing more pressure. Every man is at the line of scrimmage there. Looks like they're bringing heat. Motions the running back Bernard out and directs him. Dalton directing all his receivers in position. 2nd and 22. Hits Eifert over the middle. He runs away from the safety. The big man showing some speed, picking up a huge first down there and getting them back in the field goal range. 1st and 10. Dalton directing traffic. CJ Mosley with the big interception. Comes through with a huge play. If Cincinnati would have got points there, it just might have been over. Lamar Jackson. Snead with the circus catch. Huge catch there. Gets him down to the 40-yard line. More pressure, and he's taken down. They sent the blitz after him. Brings him to a 2nd and 16 with no timeouts remaining. Absolute dart from Jackson to Brown, and they'll try a 65-yard field goal. It's away from Tucker, and he hits it. Unbelievable that they actually got some points out of that. After that ill-advised throw, Lamar Jackson put the defense in a terrible position, but they came away. Huge play by CJ Mosley to keep them out of the end zone or get any points, and Lamar Jackson delivers on the other end. Actually, Tucker delivers on the other end after Jackson made a one nice pass there, probably his nicest pass of the day so far, to get down to get 3 points. Baltimore still down 17-6 in the third quarter. Andy Dalton calls an audible to get his guys in better position there. Making some additional hot routes, motions a man out. He's like to do this all game. The Ravens defense adjusts. Oh, it should have been another pick. CJ Mosley drops this one, but he is just anything over the middle. He is all over it. Run or pass. He's had a great game. Even if his teammates have not been, Mosley had a great game so far and has kept them somewhat close where it should have been a blowout. 3rd and 8 after the hurry up offense by Dalton. Motions the back again. I think they're trying to get Mosley out of the middle, but he is still hanging tough there. Dalton making additional checks and hot routes. More hot routes from Dalton as he gets every receiver in the exact position and route that he wants. And he finally hikes the ball, 3rd and 8. Finds a man over the middle on the slant. A.J. Green again for a first down. It feels like the actual pre-play and audibles take longer than the actual plays themselves. 3rd and 8. The Baltimore Ravens defense trying to get need a stop here as they are still down by 2 scores. Dalton barking out more audibles, and he actually runs out of time. That might be a first in the series here. Someone doing so many audibles and checks, they run out of time to do them. And a throw over the middle is picked off by Mosley. Again, the captain, the leader, star of the defense, comes through when they need him most with the interception. Baltimore drops back. Lamar Jackson, play action, has a man wide open in the flat and totally misses him. That just sums up Lamar Jackson's day. They go back to the ground game, but look at the speed of the Bengals defense, just shuts that down, putting Jackson to another 3rd and long situation, which he has not done well on today. Jackson drops back, throws the comeback, and he hits Brown, but Brown looks like he ran back. He had the first, but made a football move and came back, and now they're short, 4th and 1, and Baltimore is going for it, and they need to in this situation. They're bringing the pressure right at Jackson. Collins throws out, makes a move. Collins, there was only one man out there to beat, and he hit him with the spin move, takes it to the house. They're going for 2, dropping back, has a man on the slant, and just a poor throw by Jackson. He cannot hit Snead on the slant there. 12-17, Baltimore still down. They need their defense to stop. And right up the middle, not much going. CJ Mosley with another tackle, the leading tackler on the team. 3rd and 6, inside zone, and he looks like Bernard Powers, but he's just short. 4th and inches, they decide to punt, and they get another amazing one. Looks like the Baltimore defense is playing great, but the offense is playing so bad, they're better off punting. Oh, and he takes down Collins into the back. in for the end zone for a safety. Orlando Brown was 3 yards in the backfield on the play. Collins had nowhere to go, and that's pretty much where the Cincinnati defensive line has played all game long. They have just dominated Baltimore up front. Lamar Jackson's had no time, and when he has had time, he's not made the best decisions. So it looks like it's up to the Baltimore defense to keep them in this one. Great run defense there. Nothing going on the stretch. 3rd and 10 with Andy Dalton. He's got his team in the right position all day. Over the middle in coverage. And he catches that unbelievable catch there that he actually pulled that one down. It was a very contested there on the post, but he comes down with a big first down as time. Dalton is barking out more audibles than checks and runs out of time again. Not sure if the coach is not getting the plays in quick enough or Dalton just wants to make sure he talks to every single receiver on the field before he hikes the ball. More checks by Dalton there on the 1st and 15. Throws out quick out the green. Oh, nice move by Green. The young rookie takes it to the house, diving into the end zone. It almost looked like Baltimore's defense fell asleep with Andy Dalton at the line making checks and audibles. Look, he caught them napping. But you know what? Who's napping through this game? Lamar Jackson. He throws another interception, giving terrible field position again to the Baltimore defense as they have it there, and they take it right back. Big Bam Bradley with the pick as the Baltimore defense keeps them in it again. Jackson dropping all kinds of time there, goes deep, has a man in a new one, gets hit and coughs it up. Lost and injured on the play. That's a huge loss by the Bengals defense there, as he was one of the main perpetrators, putting heavy pressure on Lamar Jackson. Baltimore on a big 3rd and 10 in the 4th quarter now. Jackson has time. It's just a great coverage sack. He had no one open. Billings brings them down. 4th and 15. They have to convert this to stay in the game. Jackson drops back. And a great pass to Hurst. Unbelievable catch by Hurst down the sideline there. And a great pass by Jackson, his best of the day. First down. Throws to Brown again on the out route. 3rd and 1 there. He was just short of the first. Up the middle to Montgomery. It doesn't look like he got it, but he did get injured on the play. 4th and inches, 4 minutes left in the game. Baltimore still down. He finds Collins in the flat. Great pass there. 3rd down there. Dixon, and he just sneaks into the end zone for a touchdown. 26-19. Baltimore somehow still alive, but look at Humphrey just break out. Humphrey just barely takes him down, but looked like the running backs were going to broke a big one on that one. 26-19, and the Bengals are moving there. Quick pass out the green again, but they're waiting for him, and he just stops him short. 2nd and 4 with only a minute left in the game. Jimmy Smith comes up with the big stop. Baltimore uses a timeout. 3rd and 5. Only a minute left in the game. This is a big stop. Baltimore needs a big stop here to have a chance, or this game is over. Dalton drops back, and he's taken down on the blitz. Everett comes on the blitz, the cornerback blitz there. Great play by Baltimore. Takes them down, so they have to punt. Cincinnati has to punt back to them. And they've had some amazing punts today. And this is another one, pinning them deep at the 4-yard line. Lamar Jackson has to try to drive his team down with a minute left after having the worst game of his career. He's throwing from the end zone and throws an absolute dart there to John Brown for the first down. Only under a minute left. Jackson is back. Finds Collins and makes a man miss. Catches the block. Big gain by Collins. Has not had a great deal on the ground, but in the passing game, he has been clutch. And another game by Collins. Only 40 seconds left in the game. Baltimore is down and they need to score desperately. Lamar Jackson on the play action. Finds a man over the middle. Crabtree breaks the tackle. Taken down at the 12-yard line. Baltimore uses their final timeout with 28 seconds left in the game. Cincinnati looks like they're pressed up in a cover 2 look. Jackson drops back. Has a blitzer coming. He breaks a tackle. He rolls out. Everyone's covered. Jackson takes it himself and dives into the end zone. Unbelievable. Lamar Jackson leads his team 96 yards with the game on the line to tie it up just when they needed him most. After getting dominated all game, especially the line of scrimmage, it's amazing to see that the Baltimore Ravens somehow managed, led by the defense of C.J. Mosley and the heroics of Lamar Jackson in the fourth quarter. The Ravens send this game into overtime, but the Bengals will get the ball first. The Baltimore defense have not played great, but C.J. Mosley and the linebacking core has been key in keeping this game from being a complete blowout, with Lamar Jackson throwing 5 interceptions on the day. And they have a block in the back early on, so they start from the 14-yard line. Andy Dalton making his checks and his audibles and his adjustments. And a poor pass by Dalton, who's not had the greatest day with 3 interceptions, but he seems to get his team in just the right situations so far in the game. Has not made any huge mistakes. It's just been very, very consistent today. 3rd and 4, play action. Throws a plant. Oh, great catch. A.J. Green again on the post. Jimmy Smith's been there. He just has not been able to make plays, the same plays that he made last week in a 6 interception effort. He just have not made those same plays. Back to the ground game on the inside zone. Bernard is taken down. Has had a good day running those shotgun inside zones. And Green, quick pass out the flat to Green. After that first touchdown he had, the Ravens defense has been all over that and has swarmed to him and taken him down. And Dalton on the 2nd and 10 motions the running back out the backfield, makes his checks, is dropping back, sees no one open, takes his matters into his own hands and slides down. 3rd and 3. Another inside zone run, and he's just dropped short. 4th and 2. Kicking the field goal there. And with the current overtime rules, that is not in the game, but Baltimore gets the chance with the ball. Run up the middle to Collins, and not much going on there. He's been stopped all day in the running game by that Bengals defense. Jackson scrambling, stumbles and falls down at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 5, up the middle to Collins, and he's taken down short of the first down. Baltimore going with the hurry up. Motions Collins out the backfield. Jackson drops back. Looks like he has a man deep, but is covered. And he's just taken down hard, but he picks up the first down with his legs. 1st and 10, Baltimore. Jackson throws a screen, but the Bengals linebackers are all over it. No gain on the play. Nice pass to a Nunwa from Jackson. Touch pass. Looked like Lamar Jackson is just heating up. Handoff up the middle to Collins. But he gets tackled. Oh, wow. And that is it. Rookie Lamar Jackson makes the biggest mistake of his career. Did not realize the overtime rules. Thought there would be another period. But that is it. Once the other team score, it does not matter. Outside of the playoffs, you have that one period, and that's it. You score, you don't score. It can end. The game can, in fact, end in a draw. The fact that the Bengals got 3 You do not get another period there. You only get that one overtime period. Rookie mistake by Lamar Jackson, and actually poor job on the coaching staff by not coaching the young quarterback up and letting him know all these rules. The Baltimore Ravens lose their first regular season game, fall to the Bengals. Great job by the Bengal defense. 5 interceptions, forcing Lamar Jackson under pressure all day long, shutting down Collins in the running game, even though he did have a great day receiving, and that is it. That's all we have, folks.
Yeah. Hey, Trey,
Matthew Judon, 84 overall so far. Got some points there. Gonna keep him with the power rush, awareness, pass rush, recognition. Oh, pursuit, that's a good one. So that is it. Took a L there on that one. Kudos to the Bengals. Played a great game. And you know, it took a L. Just big mistake at the end. Fought back, fought hard. The team did not give up the entire time. So I love that fact that no one gave up. Everyone hung in there. Just got to be better. Got to be better on offense. And defense got to keep making plays. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. And you'll see more next week from the Ravens franchise. This is The Natural. I'm out.
Sometime you'll win, sometime you'll lose.